Hi folks, Old South 3 Marketing in Byron, Mississippi, where we sell pickup trucks, principally diesel trucks, but we sell some of everything. Now we sell on the internet, but that doesn't mean that you're not welcome to come and look anytime. Just give us a call, set up a time, and we'll be glad to show you anything that we have. As a kind of a mark of what we do, we're going to list a truck today that's very affordable. It's going to be a bargain. And it's a truck that's exceedingly hard to find in this condition for the money that we're going to sell it for. It's a 2009 Ford F250 King Ranch. 2009 Ford F250 King Ranch, four-wheel drive, got it all, folks. Plus, this truck has only got 240,000 miles, but you don't have to worry about that. It's been tuned, deleted, and leveled. It's ready to go. Also, this truck is sitting on a really nice, like perfect set of matching Firestone expensive tires. We'll show them to you when you show the truck, and that's just kind of the way this truck's been treated. When you see a truck like this and it's got an expensive set of tires on it and all that, then you know that it's not been abused generally. The bed has got a turnover ball in it. Doesn't mean much to some of you, but if you ever need it, it saves you a lot of money having it in there because those things are extremely expensive to install. We're going to show you the truck. I think you'll like it. It's one of the hardest trucks to find on the secondary market because these trucks have just gotten so outrageously priced new, if you can find one. This is a great looking truck. Got a good stance to it. Pretty truck. You can see how it stands up.
The grill's not peeling. It's got, these are 35-inch tires, destination tires, about a $1,500 set. Got the leveling kit, got the adjustable track bar so you don't have problems with it being leveled.
Southern truck, so you don't have to worry about rust or any of that kind of stuff. You can look in there and see. But look in here, what a nice truck. The original seats, you don't find many older King Ranches that the seats look this good in.
Headliner's nice, not sagging. CD changer, heated seats, tow command. Got the tuner included. So if you want to change the tune on it, you can. Got the power folding mirrors that fold in and out.
I like these steps. You can see here the rails. I mean, the kick panels, they're not abused and
they're not muddy.
Look in here, you can see how clean this is. The headliner is just the way it ought to be. You can't get it show up right on the camera, but look back here how nice.
Southern truck, got the sliding rear window, got the fold-out tray underneath. Now you're gonna see some stains and stuff in this carpet, nothing serious, but we don't have a cleanup man, so if you want to scrub it clean, you can, but it's a truck, it's going to get dirty again.
You can see back here the line on the bed, how straight it is.
Got the turnover ball.
Now this truck doesn't have a bed liner in it, so it looks like a truck bed. It's not beat and abused, but if you want a bed liner in it, just let us know. We'll be glad to stick one in for you. We get them really reasonably priced. You can see under here,
got the extra leaf, the heavy duty towing package.
Spares underneath it just like it ought to be.
Backup camera, parking sensors, receiver hitch. Got all the goodies.
See down the side here how straight it is. It's not beaten, banged, and picked up. The lights are all good, they're not cracked. Under here how clean it is. It's not been a work truck or it's not been a farm truck, any of that. Somebody drove it, enjoyed it.
You can see all the rockers. It's a Southern truck, so
these trucks
no rust.
Have a great ride and drive. See here, power on both sides. Got everything. The mats are in here. The dash is not peeled or cracked or any of that. All the leather is in good shape. The wood trim.
New windshield too.
Cracked specs under here the same way. These tires, this is an expensive set of tires, and no matter what I say about them, somebody's going to argue, but they're in great shape. I don't know how to put a percentage on them, but they've not been on that truck forever, I can promise you.
Only thing I'll pick, got this little crease in the bumper, not a big deal, but there it is.
Well,
if you want to find something, that's about all I can find, but anyway.
Nice truck, folks. Someone's going to get a bargain. If you wanted a King Ranch truck, said I'll never be able to afford one, you can buy buy this truck, folks. And the way this market is going, you can drive this truck for very little money over a 3 or 4 year period, because these things are appreciating so rapidly. But anyway, it's a great truck, got a good look to it. Whoever buys it's going to like it a lot. It's a 2009 Ford F250 turbo diesel King Ranch. Hard to find, folks, on the secondary market. Perfect set of Firestone tires. The bed's great, got the spare underneath it, been tuned and deleted, leveled. It's a nice truck. I tell you, we like it a lot. Thanks so much for watching our video. We do appreciate it very much. Look forward to visiting with you about this 2009 King Ranch. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. But before I do, just want to show you a few things under the hood. The most important thing right here, show you a little tiny wisp of smoke. Nothing serious. But smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you see, set the cap down, doesn't blow off. That means there's no blow-by. Blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear this truck doesn't have. But the other things I wanted to show you, batteries, April of 21, they're fresh. You see that high flow elbow, not only is it DPF deleted, but the EGR is deleted as well. That's an extra step most people don't take when they delete one. Not really a big deal if you don't, but it'll drop your exhaust temps about 100 degrees when you're towing. And we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in, so you can see it doesn't have that brown patina that they get if they've been splashing around in mud holes and stuff. We had our mechanic go over it. It's got, he found a couple of things. So it's got a new fan clutch, and there was a little pinhole in the radiator. Went ahead and put a new radiator in it. So that's an expensive proposition, but it's been done. Anyway, now I'm going to hop in and take you for a spin. Now we're in the truck. Let's fire it up. See, it fires right up. I'm going to turn this one. Actually, for once, has the tuner with it, which is somewhat unusual. Lots of times people hang on to them, but this one has it. You can see it's got the backup camera in the rearview mirror. That's an automatic dimming rearview mirror. I'm going to wait on this truck. It's got the CD changer. I'm going to touch these buttons up. You'll see it in the pictures. But got the heated seats, tow command, power pedals, auto climate, electric shift on the 4-wheel drive. It's got the overhead console for your sunglasses and for storage and stuff. The only light on this truck is the tire pressure light, and usually that is either a bad sensor, or when they put tires on, they may not. You have to reset the sensors to the truck, and they may not have done that. But either way, it's not a big deal. Even if they don't even have sensors, you can buy a whole set on eBay for like $40. So not a big deal. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm driving with one hand and filming with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. But the good thing about it is this truck is tight. There's no squeaks or rattles. It's got new cab mounts in it. That's just something that if you buy an F250 and it doesn't have new cab mounts, then it's gonna need them. It's just something that just a wear item basically. But like I said, this truck has been EGR and DPF deleted, and on these 6.4 Power Strokes, deleting the DPF is a must, because that's what causes all the problems you hear about. If you hear about a 6.4 something bad, odds are it's something that went wrong because of the DPF system. Newer trucks use the fluid, the DEF fluid, to clean their DPFs. But the way Ford did these 6.4s to clean the DPFs, they dump extra fuel into the rear two cylinders, and that does two things. Well, first of all, kills the fuel economy, since you're just dumping fuel through the exhaust to clean the DPF. And little bits of that fuel work their way past the piston rings and into the crankcase. So if you're not on top of your oil changes, then that builds up and the oil thins it out, causes all other kind of problems. Plus it's extra stress on the the pistons. But this one's been deleted. It was already deleted when we got it, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. And when you delete these, they pick up anywhere from like 3 to 7 miles per gallon depending on how you drive. Now this one has a good tow tune in it. It doesn't roll coal, blow black smoke all over the place. It's got more power, but it's not crazy or anything. Now this tuner has lots of other functions. I'm not going to try and explain all of them, but it's a monitor as well. And usually on these, I haven't gone into all the details, but usually you can change the tune. They'll usually have at least 2 tunes, sometimes more if you want to play around with that. But just from driving it, I can tell it's got a nice tow tune on it, which these trucks already had 350 horsepower, and a good tow tune on one of these at about 75. But you can tell from all these bumps I'm hitting, there's no thunks, there's no clunks, no bangs. It's got a leveling kit which goes under or on top of the springs depending on the brand to pick up the ride height. But somebody took the time to go ahead and install an adjustable track bar. You don't have to do it, but if you don't do it, it kind of affects the geometry of the front end. It doesn't ride as well. It can look a little crooked going down the road, but with the adjustable track bar, you can dial all of that out. We also put, it's got new outer tie rods on it, had a little slack in them, went ahead and put new ones on, and so, you know, the front end, no thunks or bangs or any of that. Doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes, goes down the road like it should. So if you want to fly in and drive this truck home, I will be glad to pick you up at Jackson, Mississippi International Airport. I wouldn't hesitate to drive this truck anywhere, but we understand a lot of you are from the Northeast, the Midwest. You buy from us because we've got good prices and rust-free trucks. And you may not want to spend several days driving or flying down and then driving home. So that's why, that's a lot of reason we do these videos, is so you can feel comfortable making the purchase, because you've seen it go down the road. You know it's not going to like blow up when it gets on the interstate or something. But don't let the prices you see online scare you, because most of these shippers you see online aren't actual shippers. They're brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they call it a deposit, but all it really is their fee for finding somebody else to actually ship the truck to you. And they use this website that's not open to the public called Central Dispatch. Well, it costs a couple grand a year to be on Central Dispatch, but we're on it, so basically we can offer you wholesale rates on shipping. We're not the shipper ourselves, but we can arrange for somebody else to ship the truck to you at a wholesale rate. I'm going to try and find some shade to show you this this dash screen. But anyway, if you're interested in shipping, shoot me a text with your zip code to 601-376-9869, and I will get you a ballpark figure on shipping. I'm going to show this in detail, but I'm going to wait and do it in the evening when the sun's not washing it out, and that'll be at the very end of this video. But anyway, like I said, shoot me a text to 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you want to have any other questions, call me. That's my cell. If I don't answer, hang up and shoot me a text. If I don't answer, I don't always answer the phone first thing in the morning or late in the evening, but if I'm awake, I'll generally answer a text. So anyway, if you have any questions about this truck, though, call me. I'll be glad to talk about it. You've seen no blow-by, been EGR and DPF deleted, and the only other thing you got to remember on these 6.4s, you can't treat them like a 7.3. you got to keep them serviced. You got to change the oil every 5,000, the fuel filters every other oil change, and you got to use Motorcraft filters because Ford won't release the patent on their filter design. So anything else, it may go in there, but it's not really filtering. So you always get Motorcraft filters, keep them serviced, and these things can run just as long as any other one. You know, this one has 247 602 on it. I've got another one with 400,000. I mean, it's all comes down to maintenance. But this one's got all the goodies. It's got the, you saw them fold, but they also go in and out. And it's got the memory seat, steering wheel controls, four-wheel drive. It's got the, and you can see four-wheel drive in and out. Got the power sliding rear window in the back, and it works. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. Got the big console, King Ranch, and really you can tell by the tires that the previous owner took care of this truck, because nobody spends $1,500 on a set of Firestone tires on a truck that they're not taking care of. They get, you know, them Ching Chops or whatever Chinese brand is on sale, and that's what they slap on. But this one has the high dollar ones. It's got the tow command, got the cup holder, power pedals, got all the stuff, parking sensors, backup camera. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up in in a minute on the video, but probably an hour or two when the sun goes down. But before I do that, just want to show you the dash. You can see the only light on is the tire light, no other lights. And I like to show the dash after we've been driving, because you know, it's easy to kill a light with your scanner, take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come back on. But we've been driving it and you can see on the dash, no lights. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up in just a second. Okay, now I'm going to finish up this video real quick. I went ahead and touched up the buttons on the radio, make them look good. This is this live wire tuner. It does all kind of stuff. It's got performance tests you can do, 0 to 60, quarter mile, braking. There you can. It's got vehicle functions like reading the codes that are in it, clearing codes, whatever. You can tune the vehicle or retune it. Like I said, it is deleted, so I'm not going to change the tune. I hope I didn't push the button for changing the tune. I just wanted to show what it had in it. But like I said, it's basically a tow tune. Shift available custom tune, 6.4, shift on the fly. It's got tow. Well, that's all it's got, tow. Well, that's good, so you ain't going to worry nobody's been cranking it up and blowing it out or anything, just a tow tune. That's a good deal, to me anyway. Tow tune in it, and that's the only tune, and that's all you need. You don't need to crank this thing up. Although, you can get a Mini-Max tuner that will add 300 extra horsepower on top of the 350 already in it, and you don't even have to stud these to do that like a 6.0. These things will make way more power than a 6.7 without throwing a bunch of money at one. But anyway, you can see all the gauges, everything good. It can monitor. You can stick it to the glass. I just took it down to get a better angle, but there that is. Automatic headlights, fog lights, steering wheel controls, 6-disc CD changer, auto climate. You can see all the goodies in it. Got the sunglasses holder. Now this a little darker, you can see the rear view camera. All that's good on it. New windshield. Got the little lights. If you have any questions about this truck, give me a call, 601-376-9869. If you want to make an offer, call me. Any questions about the delete, about tuning, anything else, just give me a call. Like I said, if I don't answer, hang up and shoot me a text. I answer texts day or night. Generally, if I'm awake, I'll answer a text, even if I don't answer the phone. But it's an 09 F250 King Ranch. Seats, interior, great shape. Headliner's great. Don't really have any nits to pick. So, like I said, if you have questions, want to make an offer, anything else, give me a call. Appreciate you looking at this video and listening to everything I've had to say, and look forward to seeing you here in Byron, Mississippi.